Here's how I personally like to add beach waves. I have an image from Unsplash, and then I go to websites such as pixabay.com or Adobe Stock, and then I look for a similar angle footage with waves. And what's most important, that this footage must be static without any camera movements or without any camera shakes. So in this case, I found a similar angle. You can find both links in the description below. So I drag the image. For demonstration purposes, I will extend it to my favorite 30-second time range. I will drag that footage on top of it. I go to Video Basic and reduce opacity so you can see through the image and somewhat try to match the waves and the angle. In this case, it might help to rotate a bit, scale it down. Then I increase opacity, right click on the footage, create compound clip. This way, if you want, you can always go inside and adjust the footage. Then I will go to video mask and we create a mask. And most of the time I select only the closest part of the water that has the most motion. So for the moment, I'll create a quick mask. Okay, selection is done. Then we're gonna increase the feather to make it more blend together with the scene better. And the next step is we have to color match it. As you can see, it's a total mismatch. So one of the ways to do that is by selecting the footage. We go to adjustments right here, and it has auto adjust. There's one way to do it. And if you focus on the water only, it does really a pretty decent job. Now I see this part looks kind of fake, so we go back to the composition again. I will scale it a little bit. If you go back, move the pins. Okay, that looks better. Then the sand color is really dark. If you have the same issue, what I do, I duplicate. I delete most of the pins and I leave it only the sand part. If you hide it, you see what you have selected. So on this top part, I'll go to adjustment, curves, and I drag the midpoint just to add more brightness like this. And as you can see, it is instantly better. All right. Now I feel like I want to make the water more vibrant blue. So that we can do very easily. Again, we go to curves and there is this blue line here. I don't like to overcomplicate things. I normally take the midpoint and I drag it like that. And then we have the green one here. Again, we take the midpoint and we drag it a little bit as well. And if you go to HSL, there's a blue one. Press on the blue color here and you can increase saturation if you want. Also, you can increase some brightness. I will match it to 30 seconds. And then the last thing I like to do is select everything. Right click again, create compound clip, and this time I like to make some minor uniform color adjustments just so everything blends in better and we have a more cohesive look. So again, I go to curves, I will increase the contrast. Right, so this is before and after. And this is how the final composition is looking. It was created using free assets from Pixabay and Unsplash. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next video.